Across the nation's capital, sounds after the storm. Monday, a day of cleanup for some. For others, the routines of life chopped.
We've lost a tree and lost a roof and lost a chimney.
It was a weekend of no power for some 2 million people. No power and sweltering heat. The damage stretching from Illinois to Washington, D.C. One weather forecasting service blaming something called a super derecho. Violent thunderstorms packing winds equal to a Category 1 hurricane covering hundreds of miles. Nature doing some tree pruning of its own.
We were a real tourist destination over the weekend.
It happens when a tree falls on your house.
There have been people stopping by, taking pictures, asking us questions, but the number one thing out of everyone's mouth is it could have been worse.
At the Goldberg residence on Verplank Place in Washington, the power is stable. The house is not.
We just had an engineer come through who said we shouldn't be in the house until the roof is fixed.
The storm blew through with such force it took down big old trees like this in neighborhoods around Washington. Restoring power and cleaning this mess up could take all week. Orrin and Laurel Goldberg waiting for someone to clear the power lines, cut up the tree, then fix their home.
The engineer that came and visited our house believes that there are roof rafters that are probably broken. The peak of the house at one point sustained a pretty hard hit, so he thinks that there might be a crack up there as well.
On the next street over, anger rising with the heat.
Last night, the tree crew were here, and so they're waiting for Pepco, the electric company, to make sure we had no live wires, and they were going to work all through the night. That never happened.
No telling when this tree that tangled these lines and crushed those cars will be cleared. As utility trucks mass, crews are working. The job massive, street by street, pole by pole. Lee Powell, The Associated Press, Washington.